With strong links that Jadon Sancho is coming to Manchester United, we see how Football Manager 21 believes this will go. Is he going to be a success? Will he be one of the best players in the world? How many goals, how many assists will he get a season? Let's find out. Right guys, so we have Jadon Sancho. As you can see, he's a fantastic player. He's got really good dribbling, first touch, passing, technique, vision. He's fast, he's pacey. He's an elite winger, even at his age. In his first season at United finished 4th. They got Champions League football, just about. They won 23 games, the same as the other clubs. They just lost a few more matches rather than draws. If we have a look at how Sancho did in this season, he had 33 apps, so he's a first-team player. 6 goals, 8 assists, 4 player matches. Decent average rating. So it just shows he's performing, he's a first teamer, he's getting some goals, he's getting some assists. Unfortunately, they were knocked out the Carabao Cup straight away on penalties by Leeds in a 2-2 draw. And in Europe, they got through the group fine, they beat most of the teams, a few draws here and there. That took them into the knockouts versus Dortmund. They won 3-0 away and a 4-0 at home. That moved them on to Bayern Munich. They lost 1-0 at home, but they went through on away goals. This then led them to Lazio, in which they lost 1-0 away and drew 1-1 at home, so were knocked out. In the FA Cup, they beat Arsenal, they beat Fulham, they beat Preston, they beat Wolves, but they were knocked out in the semis by Manchester City, which is unfortunate. So no silverware for Sancho, but he is doing decent in his second season. So we have a look at the second season. United are actually 5th this season, which is obviously disappointing in the Europa League next year. However, Sancho himself is topping the assist board with 12. No other player has got more than him, including the likes of De Bruyne and Bruno Fernandes, who's doing really well there. This season overall, he had 7 goals and 16 assists, so a lot of assists and 6 player matches and some really good ratings here. So obviously he has done well. He is getting assists in. He's still a first team player. 45 appearances throughout the league with 7 goals, 16 assists. You can't ask too much more from a 22-year-old Sancho. His stats are fantastic still, and they're just getting better every year. So he's not bringing the silverware home, but he is bringing the performances. Again, in Europe, United was 2nd in the group, not doing too great, but managing to get through. This then led them to a knockout round where they won 2-1 away, with Jadon Sancho scoring in against Atletico Madrid. A 2-1 defeat at home and a penalty shootout meant that United went through. Unfortunately, PSG was just too much. They won 1-0 at home and got obliterated 4-0 away, which is obviously disappointing. Got to the Carabao Cup final, but were knocked out by Arsenal in the final, which would have been a disappointing, very, very disappointing day for them players. So once again, another season, no silverware. Sancho is putting in the numbers. We move on to the 3rd season. United in a better position in 3rd again. So let's see how Sancho himself is doing. 3rd most assists in the league with 10. You can't ask for too many assists though. It's not an easy thing to do, and players don't tend to get a ridiculous amount of them. So to be in the top 3 is really good for Sancho. If we have a look at him this year, he's had 8 goals, 10 assists. You're talking 18 goal contributions, which is really good for one season. It's been a bit disappointing, obviously not doing too well in the league, but we're going to look and see if there's any success in the Cups. In the Europa League, they got through the group fine. They then faced Zoya in a knockout. They then faced Lyon, who they beat 1-0 and 2-1. They then beat Atalanta 3-1 and 2-1, which left them to a final. FA Cup, Carabao Cup, they got knocked out by Liverpool on penalties after a 1-1 draw. FA Cup they beat Chelsea, good result. Luton, Cardiff, Burnley in the semis, which also got to the final. So they've got 2 finals. And if we go to the finals, they had Arsenal, who they beat 1-0 in the Europa League, and they lost 4-1 against City, which would hurt. Sancho did score a goal, which he is showing his contributions. But at least Sancho's won the Europa League, he's won a trophy. And it's the start of something, hopefully. The 3rd in the league, they just need to push more. But Sancho himself has been a great part of this squad. So if we quickly go through his stats at United, in all comps he's had 8 and 13 assists in his first season, 7 goals and 16 assists in his second season, and 12 goals and 14 assists in his third season. So you can see his development, you can see his goal contributions. You're nearly approaching 30 goal contributions in a season, which is really good. He's still very young. I think here he's only 23. He's still got his amazing stats, great acceleration, dribbling, first touch, passing, flair, teamwork, vision. He's so good all round. He's had really good ratings as well. He's developing really nice. He's a great asset to United, and he's doing his bit. He hasn't won as much as obviously United fans would hope, but this is only the start. He's so young, he can be part of a 10-year project, and that's where you got to see where he is. So thank you all for watching. I hope this gets United fans excited and shows how much he can bring. The amount of goal contributions on their own, you might think, 8 goals, 8 assists isn't a lot. But we've put them together, you're on about 16 goal contributions, 20 goal contributions, nearly 30 goal contributions. So please give this guy a chance to develop and be our #1 winger. Please like and subscribe if you like the video. There's much more to come. And please interact. Put any suggestions in the comments, any opinions, anything you want. Just let me know. That's all for me. I'll see you next time, guys.